Hi, I'm Laurel Ness, otherwise known as Laurie. I took some time off my blog for the last few weeks, and I thought I'd get back into it again by doing something different. I just set up a camera and I'm going to talk to you. It's not really as great as being able to sit down face to face with you and chit chat, but it's a little more personal, I think, and I might do this every once in a while. I'm going to start by telling you a really bizarre story, and then I'm going to update you on some news that I told you about a month or so ago and tell you what's happening with that. But my really strange story is about how my hair got like this. Now, it's a very frivolous topic. It really doesn't matter, but it's a funny story. It's kind of pathetic, but it's really funny at the same time. At least that's how I'm choosing to look at it. So last weekend, I decided I wanted to cut my hair. It had been long for a long time. I was ready for something different. Not this different, but different. So since it was spur of the moment, I just went into one of those places where you can walk right in off the street without making an appointment, which I've done many times before. I know it's a gamble, but I've always known that, but I've always won that gamble. I've always walked out with what I wanted. It's been just fine. Done deal, no big deal. So I figured that's what would happen this time too.
I was wrong.
What actually happened was, when they called my name, as I was heading toward the chair, the big purse I was carrying knocked over some of the products. You know how they always want to sell you products and they have them set up on the shelves with the prices conveniently hidden on the bottom or the back? Well, yeah, my big ol', you can practically carry the kitchen sink in it bag knocked over some of those products. I love that bag. It carries everything. It's very organized, but every once in a while it does get away from me and I might hit somebody with it or knock something over. So the whole episode started with me making a spectacle of myself. I had to pick up all these products, and I did so. Then I found myself sitting in the stylist chair and talking about what I wanted done to my hair. I told her I wanted quite a bit of the length off. Not this much. I still wanted it below my shoulders. But we talked about it, and she asked the manager to come over to make sure, I don't really know why, to explain things more or something. So she cut the first side to the length that I wanted it. It was perfect. It was just where I wanted it. But then she cut around the back of my head to the other side, and by the time she got to the other side, that side was so much shorter than the first. So I was just kind of looking in the mirror like, oh, okay, I wonder what's going to happen now. Well, she called the manager over wanting her to fix it for her. But the manager was in the middle of something, and while we were waiting for her, another stylist came up and proceeded to show my stylist how to fix it. She was cutting my hair and talking to the stylist, telling her what she was doing and why, and I was just sitting there like, really? Didn't she cover this in beauty school or something? I don't know. It just seemed really strange to me. But I wasn't really mad or anything. I was just kind of bewildered at how this was happening. Then she said this was my stylist again. She said, I'm really great at cutting layers, so don't worry. I know I messed up the length. Which kind of layers do you want? And I said, I don't know. What are the different kinds of layers? I didn't know there were different kinds of layers, but apparently there are. So she explained it to me, then she decided to call the manager over to explain it better. The manager helped me figure out what I wanted, and then the manager cut all the layers in my hair while my stylist watched. I don't know. I was starting to wonder if Candid Camera was somewhere around or punked or something. Like, where are the cameras? Someone's gonna jump out at me. I just know it and say, surprise, you're on Candid Camera. But it never happened. So I watched the manager cut the layers in my hair. She seemed pretty competent. And she also was explaining to this girl what was going on. Then, this part's actually pretty funny. And I felt really bad for the girl because she felt bad. I didn't really know what to say. I felt at a total loss for words. But anyway, she was putting root booster in my hair and I said, what's the texture of that? She's like, let me show you. So she put her hand in front of me and started spraying this stuff, and something with the nozzle must have malfunctioned because all of a sudden all these particles of moussey stuff flew everywhere and it was clinging to my hair and my face, just all these little white dots, and it looked really funny. And she was mortified but kind of laughing, and I was laughing. Like I said, it was pathetic and funny at the same time. The girl felt so bad. She was just mortified. I didn't want to cause a scene. I think people who cause a scene tend to really only accomplish making a fool of themselves rather than accomplishing anything worthwhile. Yet I don't know if I should have said more. It's not like I could have said,
I want to talk to your manager right now.
Because her manager was right there witnessing what was going on. Her manager gave me a deep discount. I don't know if I should have asked for a freebie. I didn't even think of it at the time. There were so many things whirling around in my mind. The only thing my stylist actually did was cut my bangs, which in the salon, I liked them. But you know how you can like your hair in the salon and then you come home and you can't repeat what they did? Besides, I don't know. I think they're kind of wonky. I think she cut them kind of wonky. So sometimes I've been wearing them like just down in front. Sometimes I've been sort of sweeping them to the side. Today it's kind of a combination. I don't really like having them to the side because it shows my scar right there from 3rd grade when I had an unfortunate incident involving a baseball bat and my head. It was a total accident, but not one of my finer moments. Holler back if you knew me then and you remember that. Yeah. So anyway, what are you supposed to do? Wonky bangs or scar? Which do you want to show more? What's a girl to do? I don't know. I just go back and forth each day. It was just a crazy day. I'd like to know what you would have done in that situation. Or if you have any funny hair salon stories, feel free to let me know. You can comment below or leave a video comment. I'd love to see you guys. I would love to connect with you guys more, even though I can't personally meet you. I'm happy to know what you want to share with me in the comments or message me or whatever. By the way, you can follow me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Laurel A. Ness. You can follow me on YouTube. I don't really have much on there yet. This will be my first video other than promotional things, but maybe I'll make more. And you can also follow my blog by email. Right now my address is laurelaness.blogspot.com. So there's a little place on the right hand side where you can put your email address in there and you won't miss any blog posts or these videos because I'll put these on my blog too. Now, as far as that story or the news thing, go back last month sometime, I think it was, I told you I was taking a break from writing the sequel to A Safe Place to Land to do something special for you. And this is something I want to offer you for free, but I'm having some technical difficulties. The story itself is almost done, but I'm having some technical difficulties with getting it to you for free. So I may or may not have it out before the holidays. I really wanted to, but I've got to figure some things out. And I'm really not technically savvy, so I'm trying to figure it out. I'm probably going to be texting my dad to see if he might help. So, yeah, I will let you know what's going on with that when I know, but I haven't forgotten. And I know some of you are excited to see more about Lainey and Jared and people like that from Lainey's Bridge, so I'm excited to present that to you soon. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope that you have a great week. I'm filming this on Monday, but it probably won't be posted till Thursday, so have a great weekend, and God bless you, and I appreciate you so much. Thanks. Bye. I need a teleprompter. I need a teleprompter. Theo, stop licking yourself. You're a disgusting dog. Oh, here are our lights. Our lighting expert, Eli Ness. Yep. He's the one you need to go to if you have lighting needs. You know, it's not the first time something like that's happened. I tend to be a klutz every now and then, especially with those big old purses. But what's a girl to do? You have to be able to carry your stuff.
That didn't work. All of a sudden.
Yeah. You are so funny.
This is heavy.
All right. So, so the first thing that happened was when she called my name, the first thing that happened was...
Wait, you can use that laugh somewhere. Yeah.
In the bloopers reel.
Yeah.
But don't purposely make bloopers. Got it?
I know. Oh, blood in my arm is gone.
You're doing such a good job, Elijah. Thank you.
Heavy sigh, that's heavy. I remember when.
But you wanted to do this.
Yeah, I know. Go.
I don't know what to say. Where am I?